In this next instruction or video, I'm going to show you how to trace your design just like this one so that you end up with the outline of your shape, which you'll export as a DXF to SketchUp. And SketchUp will see this and make that shape for you. To start, open Illustrator and go up to File, Open, and select the profile piece that you scanned and open it. So here is my profile piece on an artboard in Illustrator. If you don't see the layers window, open the layers window by going up to the window menu in the upper top part of your screen and select layers. When you open it, you should see layer 1 with your design that you scanned on the artboard. What we want to do is we want to lock this so that it can't move. To do that, go between the eyeball and the blue line and just click that so that the little lock comes up. Then go to the menu in the same window, in the layers window, click it and click new layer. Call this one Trace for SketchUp. And you can pick whatever color, but red is fine. And what this will do is put a layer above your layer with the scan on it. Next, we're going to use two tools here to trace the design. One is the straight pen tool, which is here on the left, and the other one is the curved pen tool. One thing to know about Illustrator is a little shortcut to zoom in and out is Command plus button zooms in and Command minus button zooms out. This can be very helpful when you're working. You can also use the sliders at the bottom and at the right to slide back and forth. Before we start, here in the color swatch area, we're going to select this fill color and we're going to tell it that we don't want it to have a fill. And to do that, you're just going to click this little swatch with the line through it. And then you're going to select the stroke swatch. And the stroke swatch, we're going to select a color that will stand out against any of this stuff. So I'm going to do like a bright teal color, kind of maybe like this. It might be hard to see. So you want something that's going to stand out a little bit. So this blue will work for me, I think. So I'm going to click OK. Now I've got a couple straight lines here and here, but otherwise the rest of this design is really curved. So I'm going to use the straight line pen tool first, and that's right here. I'll just bring the pen tool over so you can see. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to, if I need to, I'm going to zoom in, Command plus, and I can also take the hand tool here, and I can navigate that way as well. I'm going to take my straight line pen tool, and I'm going to click, and I'm letting go. So I'm clicking and letting go, bringing it over here to the corner, clicking again, and then I think I'm going to bring it down to about this area here. And you can see that it's still attached, so I'm going to click the escape key to get out of it. But I'm also going to go to my hollow tool here and just deselect the whole thing before I start using the curve tool. So now I'm going to select the curve tool to do the rest of the design. Come to the very end of the anchor point, click, and pull away just for a little bit and click again. Now you're going to use this tool to trace the line around your object. Now you just sort of want to get the general idea of what you want to do. You can always come back and tweak this a little bit afterward, but you want to sort of do your best to follow that line the way that you want it to go. And you'll see that this, if you do more, it just depends how you see that the curve that you're following the curve of your design. It's very similar actually to that tool that we used when we were working in Google Slides. And I'm going to just keep going here. So you guys might remember the curve tool in Google Slides. So this works very similarly. And now I'm going to come back to the beginning. All right, now we can't see it very well because of the layer underneath. I'm going to turn the eyeball off of layer 1 so that I can actually see my design here. Now here we can make some changes if we want to. If we see that something might not be exactly how we want it, you can go in with the tool and click and just kind of pull that in or out a little bit to maybe where you might want it to be. Like right in here, there's a few that are a little strange. And so I might try to straighten some of those out. And here I've got my straightaway, so that seems to be looking okay. And so for right now, this is looking pretty good. So now I'm going to go back to my hollow tool here. And you'll notice that this is my design. So now I'm ready to export it as a DXF file. But first, I want you to save it as an Illustrator file. So we're going to go to File, Save As, give it a name, and I'm going to save that to a folder I have on my Documents folder here. And it says Adobe Illustrator AI. .ai is an Illustrator file. So I'm going to click Save. And I'm just going to hit OK. Next, I'm going to export it as a DXF file. So I'm going to go to File, Export, and select Export As. And in the drop down, you'll see here, I'm going to leave this exactly the same. I'm not going to change the name. But in the drop down box, you're going to select AutoCAD Interchange File, DXF. Select that, and then we're going to click Export. And you'll see here that the scale is 1 inches equals 1 unit. So basically, that means that it's true to scale to what you scanned it at. And we're going to click OK.